request all our distinguished delegates to kindly be seated with their mobile phones either switched off or put on to silent mode for non-use, please. We shall be commencing our national conference in a few minutes from now. Thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. May I have your kind attention, please? We are ready to commence with the inaugural function of the National Conference, and I have the privilege in requesting all our distinguished dignitaries addressing the inaugural function to kindly be seated on the stage. May I request all our delegates to kindly be seated with their mobile phones switched off or put on to silent mode for non-words, please. May I request that the exit doors be closed, please. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our distinguished panel here on the stage with a warm round of applause, please. I call the inaugural function of the National Conference to order. May I once again request that all mobile phones be either switched off or put on to silent mode and the exit doors be closed, please. Thank you. Namaskar and good morning. Distinguished chief guests, dignitaries on the stage, special invitees, distinguished delegates, respected members of the press and media, ladies and gentlemen. I have the privilege today in welcoming you all to the inaugural function of the National Conference, Resurgence of State-Owned Enterprises, the Kerala Experience, organized by Public Sector Restructuring and Internal Audit Board, known as RIAT, on behalf of Department of Industries and Commerce, Government of Kerala. Ladies and gentlemen, this conference assumes significance in view of the governance initiatives for performance management taken by a number of governments worldwide to balance and sustain the development of enterprises in both public and private sectors. We hope that this conference will provide a cue on what the Government of Kerala is attempting in this domain, to examine the possibilities of replicating useful models and also to deliberate on the next steps in strengthening state-owned enterprises. The Department of Industries and Commerce, Government of Kerala, has a number of public sector enterprises under it. Ladies and gentlemen, there was a time when most of these enterprises were loss-making or closed down. Through systematic, strategic initiatives, institutionalizing good governance systems, close review of program, performance, and changes in management policies, including HR, many of these state-owned enterprises are now profit-making. The SOEs are now acquiring strength to overcome an adverse situations by increasing productivity, strengthening market network, modernization, and by implementing best practices in management. We now see a resurgence of a sector which was nearly written off. Ladies and gentlemen, the inaugural function of the National Conference will be presided over by the Honorable Industries Minister, Sri Ramaram Karim, and inaugurated by Professor Prabhat Patnaik, Vice Chairman, State Planning Board, Kerala. The technical session will be chaired by Professor Amya Kumar Bakchi, Director, Institute of Development Studies, Kolkata. The technical session, followed by the session of responses on the technical presentations, will conclude in a short open forum. With those words, ladies and gentlemen, may I invite Sri John Mathai, IS Chairman, Restructuring and Internal Audit Board, RIAB, to kindly give his welcome address. Sri John Mathai is the Chairman of RIAB, was the former Chief Secretary of Kerala. He is a graduate from the Regional Engineering College, Kozhikode, and belongs to the 1971 batch of IAS. He retired as Chief Secretary to the Government of Kerala. May I request Sri John Mathai to kindly give his welcome address.
President of the meeting, Honorable Minister of Industries, Sri Ramaram Karim, Inaugural Speaker, Professor Prabhat Patnaik, Vice Chairman, State Planning Board, Sri Vijay Kurian, MP and former Minister of State, Industrial Development, Government of India, Professor Mohammad Amin, General Secretary, CITU, Sri T. Balakrishnan, Principal Secretary, Industries and Commerce, Government of Kerala. Distinguished guests, friends from the media, and ladies and gentlemen. We are extremely happy to present this national seminar this morning as a continuation of our last year's meeting, which took place in the same place. Last time, Kerala presented its investment potential to a selected gathering, and at that time, we were asked how our public sector is performing in the state. Then we thought that we will also follow up our last roadshow here in Ashok Hotel with a presentation on the performance of our public sector in Kerala. And we are extremely happy that elite gathering consisting of very eminent academics, political leaders, CMDs of central public sectors, state public sectors, and national senior media personnel from Delhi, as well as from Kerala, who have assembled here on our invitation. I extend a very hearty good morning to all of you. As I mentioned, Kerala has the highest development index for many years, but we have not done much in the industrial sector on investment. This paradox has been examined by many economists in the last decade, and one reason that it was found lacking was the poor performance of the public sector. Now, during the last few years, after our Honorable Minister, Sri Karim, took charge as the Industries Minister, we have in our organization called the Public Sector Restructuring and Internal Audit Board, it is called RIA, has been entrusted with the task of revitalizing and revamping and bringing back to the profitable way our public sector in the state. How we did it will be explained in the presidential speech by our Honorable Minister Sri Karim, as well as there will be a detailed technical presentation by Sri T. Balakrishnan, Principal Secretary, during the technical session, so I do not want to go in detail on that aspect. But we are very happy to state that our public sector, majority of them, in fact out of the 37 working units, 28 have turned profitable, and we have a net profit of about 220 crores last year, which is a very big leap when we examine that the combined net loss was about 70 crores about 3 years back. How we did it will be presented by Sri T. Balakrishnan, and our aim of this national seminar is to bring out the aspects that control the performance of the public sector in a national perspective, and how Kerala has gone through this experience, which will be of relevance, especially public sector is a very current topic in the national arena. We know that the disinvestment policy and the strengthening of the public sector all are very current issues, and Kerala government thought that this is the right time to have a national seminar discussion on the importance of public sector in our social life. So the details will be explained by Honorable Minister Sri Karim and our Vice Chairman Planning Board, Sri Prabhat Patnaik, and in the technical session, Mr. Balakrishnan will be giving a detailed presentation. Now it is my pleasant duty to welcome our dignitaries on the dais and also the distinguished guest, our guest of the dais. Now it's my pleasant duty to welcome our Honorable Minister of Industries and Commerce, who has been piloting and spearheading the resurgence of our public sector in the state for the last 3 years. And on behalf of all of you, I extend a very warm welcome to Sri Kalavaran. The inauguration will be done by Professor Prabhat Patnaik, Vice Chairman of Kerala State Planning Board and a well-known academic. And he has been guiding our public sector's units as well as the industries department in the state, and he has been very magnanimous with his plan allocation towards the industries department. We are extremely happy that he is here today and he will be inaugurating our session, and I extend a very happy warm welcome to Professor Patnaik on all your behalf. Sri P.J. Kurian MP is a very senior leader of the Congress party, and also he has been the Minister of State for Industrial Development in Government of India, and he has kindly consented to be here with us, and he has always been, and naturally he has to be, a supporter of industrial units in the state, and he is also a trade union leader in many of our units. And I am extremely happy that he is present here this morning, and I welcome Professor Kurian on behalf of all of you. Professor Muhammad Amin is the General Secretary of the CITU and is a very well-known trade union leader in India, and we are extremely happy that he could find time and attend this national conference today. And on behalf of the Government of Kerala and all of you, I heartily welcome Muhammad Amin, General Secretary CITU. And G. Balakrishnan, he is heading the Industries Department for the last 3 years, and he has been piloting the resurgence of our public sector. And even though he is part of the host team because of the official situation, I welcome him happily for the inaugural session. Now, as I mentioned earlier, we have a very elite gathering of academics, professors. We have CMDs of very major public sector Navaratna units of Government of India. We have CMDs from Kerala units, and we have friends from the media, both at the national level as well as from Kerala, who have come on our special invitation. And we have restructuring board officials, Secretary Sri Padmuma and his team, and we have very senior Government of India secretaries. Also, we expect Sri T.K. Nair and also Sri K.M. Chandrasekhar, our Cabinet Secretary, to join us in due course. And I welcome all of you on behalf of the Government of Kerala and wish you a good morning once more. Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed, sir, for the warm welcome address. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a privilege to have Honorable Minister for Industries and Commerce, Kerala, Sri Namaran Karim, presiding over the national conference, and he played a major role in creation of techno-manufacturing links between state and central PSUs and better markets for them. He is a prominent trade unionist. And ladies and gentlemen, I have the privilege of requesting Sri Namaran Karim, Honorable Minister for Industries and Commerce, Kerala, to kindly give his presidential address. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome him with a warm round of applause.